Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this what is it, May the 12th, 2026. I hope everybody had a great Tuesday out there so far. But it's a great Tuesday evening. Hope everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the storm system moving across the country, which in fact is just only a couple of them. That is. Also, take a look at the tropics. Take a look at your local forecast for your Wednesday and Thursday, and also take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map, severe weather outlook, as we got some areas highlighted for severe weather for day 2, 3, 5, and 6, and also take a look at the rainfall totals as well toward the end of the video. So make sure you subscribe if you have not, like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see we got a little storm system here moving across the southeastern U.S., which will continue to exit stage east. A little bit of activity up around St. John's Island. Got another little storm system moving across the Great Lakes region up here around Michigan, which will move into New York State, Pennsylvania, over toward Maine later tonight, and also on your Wednesday. Got another little storm system here moving into the western U.S. across Washington, Oregon State, Northern California, and then more scattered activity across Central America from the Central America coast to the Hawaiian Chain Island, a little bit across South America, and a little bit in the Atlantic coastal waters. Alright, now let's roll on into your local forecast now. But like I said, make sure you subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like these videos as well. They go a long way for people to view my forecast as well. Alright, we've got thunderstorms and showers down here from the northwest Bahamas to Florida Keys, through Florida, through Georgia, portion of the Carolina, Atlantic coastal waters, also to Tennessee, up to Ohio, to Pennsylvania, to Maine, New Brunswick, southeast Canada, around Ottawa and Toronto, Canada, eastern Lake Superior, Michigan, Lake Huron, you're included. Some scattered showers also in thunderstorms over North Texas, through New Mexico, Colorado, a little bit of Nebraska, Wyoming, Utah, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State, Northern California, the the Pacific coastal waters, along the coastal waters of Washington, Oregon, and Northwest California, a little bit in Idaho and Montana. Mixed precipitation in Washington, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming areas as well. A little bit of severe weather across Montana with some shower activity there also, and some critical fire weather up in areas of Montana and a little bit in North Dakota. Otherwise, big dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Wednesday. Alright, let's roll on into your Thursday forecast now. It should roll out something like this here across the board. And you can see the weather features across the board. Cold fronts and warm fronts and areas of low pressures as well. So, okay, got thunderstorms and showers up here from New Brunswick to Maine, southeast Canada, New Hampshire, down Rhode Island, Atlantic coastal waters to the Outer Banks of North Carolina, through Pennsylvania to West Virginia, Ohio. Also up here around Lake Superior, northern Michigan, to areas of Illinois, Missouri, to Kansas, through Nebraska, to the Dakotas, so Minnesota, South Canada. Shower activity through North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, a little bit in Washington State, northwestern Oregon. Mixed precipitation in areas of Washington State, Idaho, and Montana, a little bit in Wyoming. Some severe weather over portions of Kansas. Some thunderstorms and showers over South Florida, around the Florida Keys as well. Alright, otherwise, big dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Thursday. Alright, let's roll on current warning advisory for your locations across the nation, and it should roll out like this here across the board. You can see we got frost advisory up here in portion of Maine, stretching into New Hampshire. Blow and dust advisories over here in portion of Illinois and a couple counties in Indiana. Wind advisories in areas of Wisconsin, also Minnesota, and northeastern areas of Iowa. Special weather statements there as well in Iowa, through Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas, and New Mexico. We got red flag warnings in Kansas, Nebraska, to Iowa, to Minnesota, to Wisconsin. Not Wisconsin, North and South Dakota, and Montana. And we got some blow and dust advisory for northwestern areas of Minnesota, and some frost advisories and some flood advisories for northeastern Minnesota as well. Alright, we got some air quality alerts down here across Texas, also across areas of New Mexico, and then we got sets of heat warnings and heat advisories over California. We have high wind watches up here in areas of Montana, hydro issues there as well, stretching into northern Wyoming. Wyoming, that is. Got a little ahead of myself, but anyway, we got some wind advisory for western Montana through Idaho, also Oregon and Washington State, also Nevada, and also Northern California. High wind watches Also in effect for one county there in areas of Utah. Red flag warning for Colorado. Also over here in areas of Utah and areas of Arizona with some excessive heat warnings there as well across southern Arizona. And also we have some high wind warnings also in effect for northern Oregon and southern areas of Washington State. And then we got small craft advisory gale warning from Maine all the way down to the New Jersey coast. So around the Grand Strand of South Carolina, low country to the east coast of Florida, special marine warning off the east coast of Florida, Southern California, Northern California, Southern Hawaii and Chain Island, Northern Alaska, rounding Alaska, Western Alaska, Southern Alaska. We got some small craft advisory. Blue, we have some freezer spray warnings there. Hydro issues in the lighter green, and a flood watch in effect there as well for Southwest Alaska. Alright, let's roll on into the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is day 2, which is Wednesday. Alright, we got a marginal risk from areas of Charleston, West Virginia, stretching up into Binghamton, New York, Amarillo, Texas, Salt Lake City, over towards Jackson, Wyoming, to areas of Muzzolina and Butte, areas of Montana, Great Falls, Montana. You're in a slight risk. You can see general thunderstorm from Watertown to Chattanooga, Tennessee, right along that from Outer Banks of North Carolina, Wilmington, Charleston, down toward the Florida Keys, general thunderstorms. Then again across areas of Oklahoma, Nebraska, North Texas, all the way over toward Washington State, also through Montana. Alright, tornado probability looks like this. Less than 2% all areas, so we're good on the tornado probability. Damaging winds, you can see 5% over here from New York State down to West Virginia, North Texas, Utah to Montana, and there's that 15% risk around Great Falls, Montana. And this is where the damaging winds could have 60 to 70 miles per hour winds. Even 80 miles per hour cannot be ruled out as well. Large hail just mainly around Amarillo, Texas. Alright, let's move on into day number 3, which is Thursday. And we have a little small area around the Kansas City, Wichita area. Marginal risk from Hannibal over towards just north of Oklahoma City. General thunderstorms up here around Burlington, New York, down toward New York City. So up here around Lubbock, Texas to Bismarck, North Dakota, Far East of Pierre, Springfield, Illinois. Alright, probability rolls out like this. 5 and 15%. You can see where the significant severe weather will be across portion of Oklahoma and the Kansas area as well, with some tornado damaging winds and large hail expected. Alright, this is a look at day number 5 for severe weather. You can see we have a slight risk from Fort Steele to Lincoln, Nebraska, Kansas City, you're included, Wichita, Kansas as well. Let's move to day number 6. It stretches from Woodward, Texas to McCook areas of Nebraska and far east of Des Moines, Iowa. Alrighty, so there's your 15% risk area for severe weather for day number 6. Rainfall total over the next 7 days look like this. Heavy precipitation in the Atlantic coastal waters across Cuba, Bahamas, off the east coast of Florida, and also up towards Bermuda, and then across Mexico through Texas all the way up toward Michigan, South Canada, southwestern Canada, and the Washington, Oregon State. Elsewhere looks to be anywhere from nothing to maybe a quarter to a half inch in some locations elsewhere, but you can see across portions of Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, portion of Louisiana, nothing. And then from Oregon State to California to portion of Mexico to Baja region of California, over toward New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, and some sporadic areas from areas of Montana down toward North and West Texas. You can see there's no precipitation at all going to fall over the next 7 days. So, alright, well, everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Tuesday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.